You may notice and wonder why I removed the podiums. Here's the reason. Every time when I go on the stage and podiums here, I will tend to hide behind them to seek security. I will keep looking down on the podium, playing with my hands, and avoid making interaction. So, since I'm so cozy behind the podiums, why would I take my source of security away? For this, I will tell later, because it has to be dealt with my topic tonight. Give yourself a chance. Now I would like to talk a bit more about myself. I'm Claire. I'm now a junior in the Department of Foreign Language and Literature. I like English, I like literature, I like studying languages. I'm totally and horribly not good at math, physics, and chemistry. Sounds like a simple and honest self-introduction, right? But you know, it took me years to finally say it out loud. When I was in senior high school, I studied in a science group, which included chemistry, physics, and biology. I chose this group because my family wanted me to. Although I knew I would be better off in the liberal arts group, I had no confidence to trust in my own judgment. Therefore, I stayed in the science group for 3 years and struggling with the subjects that were so like enemies. And finally, I came to a conclusion that I didn't want to be there anymore. So, I went to my family. They said, well, if you really can't stand science, then try business. It is also promising for future careers. Hence, at the last moment, I jumped to a liberal arts group and was accepted into the Department of Economics at NTU. Nevertheless, was I happy ever after? No. After I got into economics, another battle with mathematics began. And I, again, came to the conclusion that I didn't want to be there anymore. Now you may find a pattern. Every time when I needed to make a decision, I seek advice. Then I obeyed, and I didn't like it. It was like a vicious circle. But what was most ironic was that deep inside I knew the reason. Because I already have something I like, English. But I never put confidence in the voice of my heart. I want to study English. Every time when I seek advice, it was for me to push away all the responsibilities to decide. I never gave my voice a chance. Back to our story. I was a freshman in the Department of Economics. I felt trapped. I was confused. I wondered if this is gonna be my university life. No satisfaction, haunted by numbers, and the scariest one, calculus. No way! I thought university would be different. University should be different. At that moment, the idea of taking the transfer exam to the Department of Foreign Language and Literature sprouted into my mind. Should I give it a try? Should I?
Yeah!
Thank you. I was afraid. After all, there will only be 5 quotas a year who will be admitted after the transfer exam. Should I drop the main course in economics and take the plunge? I was afraid. What if things go wrong? Now here's the point. If I hadn't joined a place, hadn't met the people in that place, I may be still in the struggling of self-denial. In that place, I learned confidence, which offered me the courage that shouted, you should give yourself a chance. Because if you don't, you'll never know what you're capable of. Now, officers, please tell me, where is it?
Toastmasters!
Toastmasters. I joined NTU Toastmasters when I was a freshman, the same time when I was hesitating about taking the transfer exam. I joined here because I would like to keep improving my English. But then, I found so much more. The people in this club embrace magnificent variety. You can meet people from so many different backgrounds, different departments, undergraduates, graduates, PhDs, students in and outside NTU, people who are working in military service, and so on. First, I see one thing in common: persistence. Persistence of innovation, of communication, of making ourselves stronger and stronger, and so on. For example, I will see members who are stammerer and tremble on stage, but they try, again and again. They fall, they stand up, and they go ahead. In short, I was encouraged in this club, and I wanted to be just like them. I gave myself a promise: drop the main course in economics and prepare for the transfer exam. Give myself a chance. Therefore, I got started. The preparation was full of pressure, but I was not afraid. I was not alone. During the process, NTUTM meant a lot to me. In a spiritual aspect, I had a group of friends, partners, who supported me. And the meeting every Friday night, just like tonight, was like a cardio, a refreshment. In the education aspect, I joined the education vice president team as a deputy, and I also started to take many positions. So in order to perform well on stage, I will keep writing, revising, and practicing, which meant I practiced English every day. To do one thing hard all alone, it is a difficulty. But if you know you do it with a feeling that you're safe in here, then it becomes a challenge you'd like to set over. Finally, I passed the exam last summer. Finally, studies become something interesting, wonderful, and happy to me. If I hadn't joined NTU Toastmasters, I would waste a lot of time in hesitation. Let me repeat. This is a place that teaches people confidence, and it offers you the courage to give yourself a chance. So, whatever it is that you're unsure of, if here is a place you feel safe to hide and lose the motivation to move, then here, when you step out, will be the place where magic happens. Toastmasters of the evening.